Hi everyone, this is Molly from Mojo Mysticism. Checking in today with another weekly update for us. I have been in communication with the board of directors using a pendulum. They have given me a really wonderful message for today and asked that we pull cards from 3 decks. And the message today is follow excitement about life. And I love this so much. I've mentioned on this channel, we're in the Little Rock, Arkansas area. We have been one of the areas hit by 4 days of solid rain. I know we've had over 4 inches. I don't know exactly where it landed, but I think the projections were anywhere from 7 to 10 inches. And so we've had a lot of rain, and we've had severe storm after severe storm after severe storm for the last 4 days, and including tornado warnings. And so just lots of excitement. But the beautiful thing about this message is that if we're following excitement about life and it's springtime and we've just had a lot of rain, so everything is going to explode with life. And I'm already sensing it today. My dogs are happier because they don't have to go outside in the rain anymore. The birds are happy. All of the critters are going to be really happy about, kind of things coming to life and having plenty of food and abundance. So follow excitement about life. So it's a fantastic message. So the 3 decks that the board of directors has asked me to pull from today, starting with one of our favorites, the Wisdom of Hafiz. Love that deck so much. And another favorite, which is Awakening Intuition. And then a new deck here on the channel that they are just now asking me to pull from today, which is The Golden Future by Diana Cooper. So you haven't seen this yet on this channel, but this is a deck that we will pull from today. So without further ado, I hope none of you watching this, both now or in the future, have been impacted by these rounds of storms that have come through. And if you have, we're certainly thinking about you. So, all right. So I've already said the prayer that closes the channel to only messages that are of our highest good, and that will help us along our journeys. And so I did that even before we did the pendulum. So now we'll go ahead and shuffle cards and see what comes up. So we're looking for additional messages or underlying messages or insights about following excitement about life. There's a couple that popped out. Let's see. What else do you have for us about? Oh, there's one. Following messages about life, or following excitement about messages about following excitement about life. Okay, I think this is probably going to be it. Let me just check in real quick with this pendulum. Okay, so is the card on the left part of the message? Is the card in the middle part of the message? Yes. Is the card on the right-hand side part of the message? Yes. Okay. Just very subtle movements there from the pendulum, but enough to know. So, all right. So the first one is pause for reflection. Pause for reflection. It's a beautiful card. The number is 15, so that's a 6. And let's see what the additional message is for that today. For us, for the week, actually. So, and by the way, if I'm told to, I will come on. If my board says, hey, we've got another message for the week, why don't you hop on? I will do that in the middle of the week as well as the midweek check-in, of course. So, all right, so number 15, pause for reflection. The moon reflected on all she had seen for millions of years, and her conclusion, as ours will be, is luminous. Oh, so this also says create a space to reflect on all you know and the insight you've gathered from your recent experience. Sit inside that sacred space and be still. Listen. Consider, now is not the time for action, but for waiting. The master does not strive for the chase, the master does not strive or chase. She is present and can welcome all things in their own time. So what does that mean to you? And what does the image here on this card mean for you? Okay, we are all on our individual journeys, and I am just hopeful and pray that this channel, this YouTube channel, helps you on your journey. So I know it helps me on mine. It's a beautiful card. So pause for reflection. So let's see what we have next. So the next card here, seemingly contradictory, is number 10, is move forward. Right, so number 10, move forward. So what does this mean to you? What does this image bring up for you? Okay, let me pull up the additional meaning here for us. Okay. So move forward. Move forward. Tell me, dear, when are you not a river ever moving forward, needing to empty into the sky, into God? And the additional message here is the swirls and eddies of the mind are easy to get caught up in. Oh, I know I do that. Ooh, and soon our whole life can feel stuck. Ooh, wow. Yeah, that happens to me. Does it happen to you? Kind of get caught up in a swirl and your mind gets going, and I get to noodling on something or ruminating and I get stuck in a rut. So this says, loosen your rigid thoughts. Let go of the need to be right or even to be understood. God understands you better than you understand yourself. Let that be enough for now and move forward into that peace like a river. So that's beautiful. So we're being asked here, it looks like, to not get caught in our own ruminating minds, and to also then to just pause for reflection. So maybe it's reflecting on that rumination and allowing ourselves to kind of loosen those thoughts up, let the flow happen, and then go with that flow. So that's lovely. Okay, so let's see what we got next. So the second deck that we were asked to pull from is Awakening Intuition. So let's see what messages, what additional messages they have for us out of this deck. This is a big deck. It's kind of hard to handle. So the cards are big. So let's see. What do you have for us on following excitement about life? Nothing yet. Let's see. There's one. One popped out. Anything else on following excitement about life? Okay, I think that might be it. Let's see. Does this card that has popped out, does this contain the message you have for us from this deck? Yes, took him a little while to get that moving this time. So we have one card that came out. Here's what it is. Believe you are naturally intuitive. Believe you are naturally intuitive. This is great. Now I can't read this on the camera because I'm using my iPad today. So I'll read it to you and then I'll put it back up when we read the expanded meaning. So this says, believe you're naturally intuitive. This is card number 1 out of this deck. So that's interesting. We had a 10, and then we had a 15, and we now have a 1. So if you're into numerology, that's kind of where we're at. So 10, 15, and 1. The card says, value and validate your 6th sense. If you've been doubting your intuition lately, this card is assurance that your 6th sense is an important, innate, sacred part of your internal GPS for navigating life. Practice trusting your intuition regarding minor issues and it will begin performing better. I have found this to be true, so true. Own and recognize your power and believe in yourself. So we're being asked to follow excitement about life, and this is telling us that our intuition is an innate part of us, and it will, like a good GPS, it will guide us. So I love that. So I've noticed that it will guide me to my excitement, and then every day's fun. So, okay, so here's the card for you to read, and I will read you the expanded meaning. Everyone has a sixth sense. However, it's often not something we're taught about in school, within our culture, or within our family systems growing up. Intuition is also not usually a subject we're encouraged to learn about, practice, and master as adults. Yet your sixth sense is an important aspect of your personal power. Own your intuition to have more ownership over your life and destiny. Drawing this card could indicate that someone has undervalued your intuition, or that you're actually getting intuitive hits that are going unrecognized. Wow, that's fantastic. So yeah, believe you're naturally intuitive. So when we talk about following our excitement about life, this is certainly part of it, believing that we are naturally intuitive. We are, and we get to experience that when we start to believe it. So, excellent. All right, so the last one is from the Golden Future. Again, this is a new deck on this channel that we have not been asked to use before. So this is the first day that we're going to use this deck. So, all right, so we'll just ask the board what additional messages you have for us out of the Golden Future deck relating to following excitement about life. Following excitement about life. Oh, there's a couple that popped out. Anything else? Nope. There's a couple more. Okay, anything else? Okay, let's just check and see if this is it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards in front of us. So the other day I pulled cards for myself, and it was so interesting because the pendulum, actually I was using some dowsing rods, and I was like, is it this card? Is it this card? Is it this card? And it was no, 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 like across the line. And then as I was picking the cards back up and going to reshuffle the deck, there was a card underneath the last one. And I said, oh, is it this card? And they said yes. And it was such a lovely message. So yeah, sometimes things can get a little fun even with the cards. And so let's just check in and see what we got here, these 4 cards. Okay, so board, is it the card on the very left? Is that part of the message that you have for us today? Yes. Is it the second from the left? No. Is it the third from the left? Yes. Is it the last card, the one on the far right? Yes. Okay, great. So 3 cards for us, and I think these, I don't know if these are in the reverse, I don't remember or not. No, it looks like they're all in the upright. So, okay, great. All right, so the first one is card number 35, Planetary Cleansing. Planetary Cleansing. So what do you see in that for you? So 35, Planetary Cleansing. I mean, we've certainly had a surface cleansing here in our part of the country. So, okay. Let's see what this says. So, in the consciousness of the golden future, everyone has a sense of self-worth and personal integrity. So they keep their surroundings clean, natural, and beautiful. Goods will be wrapped in ecological, reusable, biodegradable plant materials not yet envisaged. So there will be no waste or rubbish. White goods, televisions, and our current computers will be obsolete, replaced by totally biodegradable high-tech goods powered by harmless frequencies. Oh, that's lovely. What a wonderful thing. So in the golden future, we will keep our planet pure and clean. That's great. So follow your excitement about life. I love that the unicorn is on there as well. I love that. That's great. All right, so the next one that we have from this deck, related again to following excitement about life, is the new children. Look at that beautiful card. The new children. Looks like the third eye and the heart chakra are lit up. So this is card number 3. The other one was 35, which reduces down to the 8. So this card is talking about being all that you can be. So many unique, sensitive, high energy children are incarnating now, programmed with the spiritual knowledge for the golden future. These souls are bringing with them refreshing new perspectives, and being born without karma, they enjoy a sense of freedom and lightness. So being born without karma, it's fantastic, it's intriguing. It will be recognized that they need to be stimulated, kept interested, and allowed to express themselves physically as they grow. They will find life much more acceptable as the frequency rises, and will blossom as the air becomes pure and the food more natural. All of them will have their 12 chakras open and their 12 strands of DNA connected. They will enable their powers to be activated so they can become the masters of the future. They will be taught to develop the responsibility required for this. In the golden future, the potential and gifts of all children will be honored and encouraged. That's so beautiful. So following excitement about life, and these children, we're doing it for these children, and these children will also teach us how to do it at a level that we probably haven't seen before, it sounds like. So that's fantastic. Okay, so the last card for today, this is again from the golden future, and let's see what we got here. All right, so this is card number 6. This is leisure and sport. Participate and have fun. So this is definitely about following our excitement, isn't it? Without work as we currently know it, people will have much leisure time in the golden future and the mindset to enjoy it. These high energy souls will need to express themselves physically, so in each area there will be communal sports facilities freely available for everyone to use. In fifth dimensional consciousness, everyone is totally honest and respectful of equipment, so it will be left in sports halls or open spaces for everyone to use. Clear, pure lakes and pools will be constructed in recreation areas where communally owned boats will be moored, and all manner of fun water sports equipment will be available. In the new consciousness, there is no loneliness. Everyone feels they belong and is open and friendly, so people naturally congregate together and invite others to participate in their activities. So what do you see in that image for you? So these are such wonderful cards today. We've got pause for reflection, taking time to turn inward and be still and listen to our intuition, and then move forward with that. And then we also have the belief in our intuition, and then where we are going to end up, right? Which is the golden future itself, where we've got a clean planet where people can be their true selves and the children will show us the way. We can pre-pave it for them to some degree, but they will be showing us the way. And then ending with leisure and sports. So when we look at this all in the context of follow excitement about life, what does that say to you? What does it say to you? It says to me, for my life, it says, being still and reflecting. I do believe in that I'm naturally intuitive, so listening for that small voice and then acting on that so that I'm participating in creating a future that's better for all of us. That's what I'm seeing for myself from this. So, but comment below on what you're seeing for yourself, and I will check in midweek. I will come in the interim if I'm asked to do that by the board. The board is my guides. And tell me what you're getting out of this for yourself if you want to share. And then also just click that subscribe button so we can begin to build an audience and of people who are interested in these types of messages from the Spirit Guides. So I hope you have a wonderful next few days. I will check in midweek. So take care, chickadees.